Again, if you've not seen the earlier video, folks, sorry for the noise. I'm outside and it's raining heavily. I'm moving house in the next 2 or 3 days and the house is an absolute tip. It's the only place I can record, I'm sorry. And as it turns out, I've got another awful video following the last. It's another awful story to deliver to you. I hope you don't mind it. If it's not for you, just check out, I will understand. Some of us don't want awful stories at this time of year, or any time of year for that matter. This one isn't very nice. This concerns another English fella, another white fella, originally from Leeds. I read it earlier and I thought it's something I should share. We need to know what's out there and what's happening out there, folks. We really do. Right, I'll start anyway. A British tourist who was arrested for allegedly raping a 6-year-old girl in Thailand was reported to police by the child's mother, who he had been in a relationship with, investigators have said. Luke Adam Lawrence, 30, originally from Leeds in West Yorkshire, was identified by sleuths at the UK's National Crime Agency over a video allegedly showing a child being abused. Officers worked with local cops and tracked Lawrence to the seaside Sin City resort of Pattaya, where he was living with his girlfriend, a Thai national who he had reportedly been with for around 2 years. Let me just scroll it down, folks. The 25-year-old mother, identified in Thai media only as Ms. B, was reportedly shocked after seeing evidence that her partner had abused her child and immediately filed charges against him. After locating him using the video evidence provided by the NCA, social media and phone tracking tools, armed police stormed his rented home at the private Paradise Pattaya condominium block on Tuesday morning, December the 3rd, a couple of days ago now. Footage shows Lawrence emerging from the bedroom shirtless, followed by a woman. A translator in a blue denim jacket was present, reading the charges to the suspect. Cops ordered Lawrence to kneel before he confirmed his name. He reacted by saying, "What? Whoa, wow!" as the charges were read out. Reading from the court arrest warrant, a translator says, "According to the illegal conduct you have done, there has been a charge of rape, statutory rape, of another individual by force and by threat, by applying threats and force, violent threats and violent force, to a person that was in a position that could not resist, or a person that could not fight back. Also, against a minor under the age of 13 years of age, which is not your wife, nor your legal wife." He looks a right scumbag, this one, folk, he does. He really looks a right scumbag. There's a little more to read to you, and then I'll... The translator went on, "Even if that child did or did not agree, this conduct has been done against a child who has not reached the age of 13 years of age. So even if the child did agree or did not agree to that, the child was in a situation where they could not fight back or do anything about it." Lawrence was then formally arrested over the alleged rape of the youngster, who he is said to have known through a friend. He was frog-marched into a waiting police van. Thailand's Central Investigation Bureau, the CIB, has since issued a warning to Thai women who meet foreign partners through online platforms, specifically cautioning about the risks of paedophilia. The CIB earlier put out a media release confirming that the suspect had been identified by the NCA in England over the sexual abuse of a child. Officers said the investigation was launched where the NCA claimed to have traced child abuse content to Lawrence's phone. A clip allegedly showed him raping a young Southeast Asian girl, which they believe happened in Thailand. The cops in the UK then liaised with officers in Bangkok at the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Division. The Thai police said they analysed the footage and compared it with different locations in Pattaya and social media posts to find Lawrence. They claim to have identified the victim as a 7-year-old girl who was abused when she was 6 years of age. They believe that Lawrence had connections to the mother of the alleged victim. An arrest warrant was issued for raping a minor under the age of 13, and Lawrence was caught at 7:15 a.m. He was handcuffed and passed to the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Division for further legal action. Police Lieutenant Colonel, I can't pronounce it so I'm not going to try to, but he is a police Lieutenant Colonel, of the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Division said the suspect denied all charges and refused to testify during the arrest. He was detained at the police station. Investigating officers later informed the schoolgirl's mother of the arrest. They allegedly presented evidence and she filed further complaints to be added to the charge sheet. The CIB said in a statement about the case that local women should beware of foreign men who visit the country looking for a girlfriend. They said, "This is a warning to Thai women who seek foreign partners through various online channels to be careful of the dangers of paedophilia, which is a mental disorder that causes patients to be sexually interested in children who have not yet reached puberty. Being aware of and protecting against dangers that may arise from those that behave that way is very, very important." Well, there you have it, folks. 30-year-old fella, 6-year-old girl, going with the mother for 2 years. It seems that they'd already split up, but they split up recently, and it's only since they've split up these things have come to light, due to the fact that he's been filming them and evidence has been found on his phone. And then the authorities have contacted the mother and said, "Is this your apartment? Is this your daughter?" "We believe it is." She said yes. She said, "I want to press charges." But you're hearing there from the sound of things in Thailand, that must be an age of consent or an age when they don't seem to be bothered. He's 13, very young some might say. They mentioned the age 13 on a number of occasions there. So I'm guessing had it have been with a 13 or 14-year-old, the charges either wouldn't be there or they wouldn't be as great as they're going to be. The great thing is, I think Thailand's one of these places that has hellholes for prison. I do hope they do. I do hope he suffers like that young 6-year-old did. Again, another white person, another English person that had settled in Thailand is going to be settling there for a lot longer than he expected. And I would imagine he won't be looking at coming home anytime soon to Leeds, because everybody in Leeds will know about him. Don't think we'll ever see his mush on these shores again, but who knows. Right, I'll leave it with you. It's an awful story, but it's one that folks need to know.